Welcome. Today I'm playing Leila, a game I honestly can't really say if I understand what's about. I've been watching the trailer and I get a feeling that it's mental health oriented, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. It looks beautiful, so I'm hoping that continues. It looks interesting. I'm curious on where this game will take me. It should be a short game. I've said this many times now, and I've been wrong. But yeah, we'll see. Let's get into it. So this is the kind of look that I got interested in. Interesting menu here. Oh, I thought it was interactive. I don't like games where it uses controller or mouse. We'll see.
This is a game that my daughter bought me a couple of weeks ago. It lets you share your experiences with others, putting your mind out there for others to see. Well, welcome to me. I'm not familiar with the technology behind it, but I think some kind of artificial intelligence connects with my subconscious and turns my memories into a gamified experience. You can poke around while I speak, by the way. It makes people feel less alone. I don't really have a problem with my loneliness, but I promised my daughter I'd try it. So here we go. It looks nice and inviting with uncanny subnotes. Yeah, I guess that's me.
Wait. Okay. He doesn't like me. That looks special. Oh, okay. This is just a memory. Beautiful picture. Huh? Not sure if it's her that gave birth or she's the baby. Here's another one of those. We're at graduation. Is it this? First period, I'm guessing. Oh, we're working our way into her brain. This is a nice intro. Is this divorce, maybe?
Let's start with this one. I'm not avoiding or anything. Normally, I'd dig a hole in me and then fall into it, but this time I decided that instead of falling in, I would willingly go in. But I need a set of tools to do this. First of all, I have to be able to see things from a distance. I'll need a cover to protect me from the outside world, legs to stand still or escape, and some power within me to keep going. It's getting dark. Maybe I should look carefully first instead of some random attempts. Whew, I must have blacked out for a moment. What was I talking about? Oh, first of all, I have to be able to see things from a distance. I'll need a cover to protect me from the outside world,
Some
legs to
cover.
stand still or escape, and some power within me to keep going.
Nice to have some binoculars here. This is... Yeah. This is not good. The mouse cursor is not responding how I like it, at least. Isn't that a cover? That was a cover. Is that the cover?
Sorry, my mind wandered off. What was it? Something that helps me see, something that protects, something that sustains, and something that gives strength.
Okay, so just hiding. Okay, I thought it was like a regular object like this and this. They're hiding them. I see those ones over there. That's, yeah. This is going to be there's something. This is going to be a test for me. Is that the one over there? Is it or is it not? I don't understand. Yeah, it was.
All right, I'm ready for a fancy retrospective now.
Yeah, this is going to be an issue.
Oh, that one. This is not an era I'm particularly proud of, I'll say that. Something felt missing, but I couldn't tell if it was something missing in my life or in myself. So I heeded a call, still unsure if it was from life itself or from within me. That in itself is a difficult distinction, whether something belongs within me or outside of me. Inside becomes outside sometimes. Then you realize there's nothing left inside. You're empty. Here's something to focus on. Emptiness. Absence.
What am I doing here then?
Lack. You stare into all those voids, and they stare back at you. Gazing into space. Negative space.
This is the thing with this mouse things, like I might be on to the...
I have fought a serious battle here to explain in a contextualized way that things exist in the spaces between other things.
Right there.
Ha! Then this emptiness starts to make sense. The nothingness turns into something. I've never been a fan of small talk, and I'm already exceptionally incompetent at it. It makes me scream in my head with a frozen smile on my face. I yearn for meaningful conversations and silences worth sharing. Recently, my daughter told me that she doesn't want to be a mom. I thought it was normal since I thought the same at that age. But when I asked her why, I was surprised by her answer. Global warming, wars, famine. It seems selfish to bring a child into a world that is heading towards apocalypse, she said. Anyway, I feel that we are on the verge of radical scientific developments that will change the way we perceive life and reality. Right now, I am making a promise to myself that no matter how old I am, I will not be one of those old people who say, I'm too old for this, to new technologies. Being needed by someone gives you a power you didn't even know you had. Then, when that need is gone, never mind. And what am I doing here? I treat all these as writing material and produce mediocre work in certain templates? Chill down. You know when you get a song stuck in your head and it doesn't go away until you listen to it because you've left it unfinished? You realize the value of time when you lose it, like everything else. Even if I say, let's drop everything and go, there still won't be enough time to do everything that's left in me. My fertility is ending, my body is aging, my biological limits are shrinking.
Negative spaces, let's see.
My marriage is not going very well. And you know what scares me the most? Being an only child, facing the death of my parents all alone.
The mouse jumps so much. Let me see if I can do something about it. Controller settings. Yeah, I don't do dead zones. Let's see if that helps me. And I need to put it down a little bit on the speed. That helps a little bit at least. Sure, it was going to be something up here.
The rain beating against the windows is soothing. As a grown woman, I feel like I'm in the group of people with the smallest margin for error. It's like everyone's just waiting for me to slip up so they can speak their own truth. OMG, you feed your cat with that? Oh, you buy toys for your child? We encourage ours to make their own toys. Is that what you put on your face with this skin type? Give me a break. Anyway, now it's time to make something out of nothing. Actually, I don't really feel like going there right now, you know? Let's just reminisce about my childhood for a bit, shall we?
Let's face this. Let's go there.
Tough love, you say. Okay. I am brave enough to think about the things I've done. So, I was here getting some inspiration for my book.
It's a nice photo.
Let's see, what have we found so far? If I take this and that, then add a little bit of this one. And I combine it with that. It's ready to be sent, I guess.
A really paranoid woman finds out that the voices in her head actually belongs to her twin sister who died in birth 30 years ago. Okay. Yeah, the mouse thing here is still not good.
These job emails are like a competition, to say the least, with the most words. I wish there was an app that summarized them.
Oh, I must have supposed to try to get it inside the... Do I need something else from up here, maybe? This one? It's really better. Oh, that's a good one. Baby, brain, briefcase, and nuke. Should I go back here? Something that is not here at all. Is that the thing? For the least amount of progress bar. That is a very tiny. I have no idea what to do here now. Let's close this. Let's see. Can I quit this thing? I have to finish it now. So I cannot stop the... Can I go? Okay, so I can't do it. So that is my choices. It wasn't close. Why isn't this correct? So, brain baby. This was the one I submitted. So I just need to start changing it in. To this binary. Okay. Use binary segments. So now we've done this combination with those two. So now we need to change out with this one. Save it. Send it. Okay, something I want to do. This one there. Save it. Send it. going to take a long time. And a more popular topic. This means all these are done. So now let's go this one up top. It must be something that I haven't noticed here or something. So now we've done brain. Sure if this is the correct way it should be done. And this one with this one. If you think I'm not doing it on random, I'm doing it like I'm doing every combination that's possible. That one, and then this combination. No, wait a minute. Did I mess that up? No, this should be both down. Baby down and then start all these from top. Good job. Thank you for submitting for Straight back to.
What should I change now?
I don't have any. I need to do the same again. Same tile again. Oh, fuck! I didn't see that.
Now, should we make them a book cover to judge? My book had been approved and I thought I deserved some celebration. Yay, cha-ching, fulfillment, blah, 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 whatever. You get the idea. We can skip this part. Here's the truth about myself that I didn't want to think about. I am writing simple stuff because whenever I attempt to write about deep topics, I tend to laugh at myself. One can hear the quotation marks in my sentence. I can't even say deep. When I was in my 20s, depths and peaks were my common visiting spots, though.
Forward anymore. Might have remove all this. Hope not. Okay, let's just do that. I don't really know what to do. Oh, come on. Okay, so then all the leaves up till here. See what more I can do. I did this. That is tampon. Yes. Here's another one, something. Let's go there. No, we are going to play it.
Here I am, drifting on the shores of my life. My family and professors expect me to have a brilliant academic career. I know that I will be successful if I commit myself, but I don't want to be an academic. I want to be the person that the academics talk about in their theses. About my works, of course, not as a clinical case. I love traveling the world, getting to know different cultures, but I'm not sure if I could adopt this as a lifestyle. I feel that a stable sense of home is important for me. Sometimes I feel like a child who will never grow up. Maybe I will grow up if I become a mom, but I also realize that having children to make myself grow up is a wrong motivation. Although rural life seems peaceful when I first think about it, it somehow feels disconnected from time and space, as if it doesn't matter when and where we are, but I want to be at the heart of the age I live in. There are so many things I want to be. If I accept that I can't be all of them at once, maybe the futures I gave up on will come to life in my creations. Should I become a writer for the sake of all of the selves I can't be? I'm drowning in the sheer number of options. Then an unexpected voice says, "What if you are afraid to choose one because you already know deep down that you won't be successful in any of them?" And I realize there are many more depths I can drown in.
Hey, let's see what we're doing here. Can we do something here? The clothes, the brush. Oh, I did not see that.
Whew. It was just a dream. At least, the physical drowning part. I do this to myself, striving to fit into the mold of others' expectations, just to feel loved. Yet the more I bend to their wishes, the farther I drift from who I truly am. Being the only child of an immigrant family doesn't make things easier either. I always feel I have to put in more effort than anyone else. Anyway, time to switch up this mood now. This is my territory, my safe haven where I can be alone. And I'm gonna start by putting on some chill music. From my boombox.
Maybe you should clean up your room a little bit.
I hide the fact that I listen to this kind of music in my online presence. I guess I'm a wannabe. Really, really wannabe. Get it? Now, it's time for me to get back to the world outside. Makeup time. Okay, Leila, you got this. Put your masks on.
So what am I doing here? Put your masks on. What the hell does that mean? Wait. Cannot move anything here. There. I'm hopeless.
Too many people. Hey girls! Oh my god, did you hear? No, Auntie, there's no wedding anytime soon. Yes, Uncle, I'm still a student. If I came here often, you'd remember me. Finally, I'm ready to get rid of my mask. Oh no. Have I spent too much time behind these masks? Come on, get off! Okay, one more pull. I'm such a mess. But I must be here somewhere.
Freckles? Glasses? Or shades? Let's sort this out. Some heads.
At some point, they all feel like a part of me. It's normal that I have a hard time remembering my natural state, isn't it?
You and me are not the hoodie, top, or some. Okay, let's do hoodie. And then it's the nose. Do I need to just try until I find the correct one now, or is? So in that case, I think I need to put on this.
Whew. It's good to be back to normal. Wake up, Leila. You have a ton of homework due tomorrow.
Am I supposed to know what this number? Where the hell do I know this one? Am I supposed to know this number?
Fortunately, I hid the password somewhere in this room.
How do I get back into the room? That I agree with. The happiness in your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Wondering if it's high. Could be high.
4 shots of me. Totally random.
That's a decent number to guess. Let's try to guess that number. Nope, not that number. Okay, then 3.14. Okay, let's see. You know, this drawers open. That's cute. I don't think I heard. So bad at looking at details, so I'm trying. Let's just see here. There isn't anything here, right? This hint cloud does not. Where could this number be?
It's nice to be able to ask for help, isn't it?
I did that number. What? I've already done this number. Two 2002. Okay, so that picture, which one? Okay, so which of them is that? There's number 3. What does that mean? 003 or 0003? Or, oh my god. 4 1 2 5. 4 1 2 5. Okay. 4 1 2 5.
Let me check my page first. Oh, I forgot to connect to the internet. Silly me.
I did this. I'm old enough to remember this. My page. Leila has 67 friends. 67, 67. Radiohead, Linkin Park, Pink Floyd. The Lady of the Rings.
Look at him. He's so handsome.
The boyfriend.
Sometimes I feel like he's not really my boyfriend, and I only fantasize that he is. Especially when he disappears. I'll text him again.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, I was supposed to do homework.
What is homework done? On the machine. back?
Whew, it all looks gibberish to me. Oops, I was going to get back to my homework, but I ended up here. It was like my cursor had a mind of its own. Wait, isn't this our photo? Did he cut me out of the picture? That's my hair. This is the profile page of a single guy. Where do I fit into his life?
What do we know? Can't send message. Go back. What the hell am I doing? Can't click on friends. Interest, no. Oh, come on.
That's my leg.
Yeah, I know. Oh. Oh. Okay. Can we get that leg too?
Don't worry. Each time I fall down, life somehow finds a way to sprout again inside me. Sometimes it's a familiar melody, sometimes a sunbeam licking my eyelashes, sometimes the purr of a cat, and sometimes the smile of a stranger in the elevator. But back then, I was desperately carving to be the best I can at everything. I wanted to prove myself, to be seen. I couldn't see that my actions had so little weight in the lives of others. It turns out all my choices only truly impacted my own life. Now, that feels like a blessed sense of freedom. But during those years, I felt invisible. I tried to satisfy all my needs through my romantic relationship. But I had some trust issues that were slowly eating me up, which have its roots in my childhood. This time, for real. Let's go back to my childhood. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty.
To have a quick break.
I found a robot in the nooks of my mind. How long have you been here confined? So you unplugged your wires. If I replug them, would you tell me your desires?
Leila,
Yeah?
I'm going to your grandma for the weekend. Uh-huh.
I'm coming, Mama!
Childhood trauma. Look at all her stuff. Okay.
Where were we?
Like the pictures earlier was like $50, and there was this wallet open with just coins in it. But looking at this picture, she has money, or she has a lot of gear. Come on, go this way. This is getting more and more interesting. Let's just pull this one straight first. That doesn't jive. Let me see. Oh, you can go in and out. Okay. Can you go through these things? Because that's in the way. straight down and over. And green goes. Can't. Is it blue that needs to go through? Can't move these other things, right? Wait, did it go like this? I have to go above somehow. Any hints? Because the green has to go through there, okay? Oh, wait, is it that straightforward? Then red just goes. Oh, come on. I did not see this. Why did I not see this right away?
I've never seen such a contraption. No wonder you malfunction.
Hmm.
So you wanted to protect yourself by disconnecting, obviously. But why, dear robot? Why was it necessary? Your mood discs seem quite normal, just a tad bit misplaced. Fortunately, it guides me on how to get them replaced.
What? Oh, so you have to do a certain amount of times. I don't remember the color. So this one needs to go there. Change color. This needs to go here. And this changes color. And this one needs to go right there to change color and then go back in the middle. Was it the opposite way? Was it the opposite way? Oh, wait. I want to do this. Move the stack to a different route following these rules. You cannot put the color of the disc changes with each stack them in the same color. Do I need to move it to this one? I don't really remember the direction. I think it was this. What? The color of the disc changes with its repositioning. Stack them in the same color. Oh, okay. So all of them needs to be one color. Okay. That one I didn't catch. I thought it was going to be the same pattern.
It has gotten sophisticated so quickly. But who said anyway that the emotions were elementary?
Let me see. can skip roads when moving horizontally. So this one can go over there. It can go up here. But it cannot go. Okay, so okay. I'm just moving everything up first, maybe. Okay, so that doesn't work. So colors. So this one can go there and there, and then down again, and then this should be. No, that doesn't work. It's going to be the wrong color. Then that's going to be the wrong color. This one is tricky. I should go put it up there. No. This was quite tricky. think I had it earlier and I messed it up. What did I do? I need to start this over again. I think I had it earlier and I think I went past it.
Even I don't have such complex emotions, do I? Okay, I guess that was a lie.
Last task. Click on the damaged areas to fix them.
I guess I'm figuring it out. I should place these pieces symmetrically, right? One down, 5 to go. Let's see if I can get it down to 0.
Can I rotate them? Can I rotate them the other way? I feel like there's a piece missing here. Can I get this piece? Okay. Try one of the other ones. This one. Oh, I can put them on top of each other, can't I? Can I? These are tricky. There's so many I don't know. Yeah. I got one. I feel like this one should be easy. This is not symmetrical. This is mirrored. don't know if they can be on top of it. They have to be on top of each other, right? Or is it, this one can't, there's no... Oh, there goes. Little bugger. Oh, this is close. There we go. So close. So very, very close.
One last one, then it's over. I'll take this burden off your shoulder.
Okay, so the thing that is not the same has to be in the middle somewhere.
Now that we fixed the error, did it help to see the bigger picture? Now that everything's cleared up, my mouth can shut the rhyme. Uh-oh, what's happening? On second thought, maybe the childhood wasn't such a good idea after all. Let's try something else. Is that okay?
Okay, you want to do a void? Do we need to go all the way? There's something.
Oh, as a child, when my parents sent me to the village to stay with my granny, I spent most of my time in this treehouse. It looks neglected, almost forgotten. I'm happy to be back to this memory. The more I think about it, the more vivid the memories become in my mind. I guess aging is partly the wisdom of understanding which memories you should cherish and which ones you should let fade. Ugh, it's smaller than I remembered.
That is a great little key. Okay. Not sure what I'm trying to do though. Okay. Okay, so I need my arm down now to get the key. Maybe this end. Okay, so I need to do this down again. Yeah.
Welcome to my adult life. Look at this natural light.
Is that the basket? Where do you match socks? Where do you match socks? missing now? Underwear, come on. Where is his underwear? Clothes? Do I need to take this one into
Sometimes I go out just to wear the clothes I bought.
I'll make the bed. Ashtray. Yeah, probably no ashtray in the kids' room.
When I dress Benki up, it feels like I'm playing those girl dress-up games from my childhood again. My baby doll has an artistic spirit, like her mother.
Where's the sock? Oh, there's one more piece of laundry here. Oh, there, I see it. There are many rooms in this house. Do I need to do that one more times? What? It's not. Hang out laundry. There. Oh. Don't know what this is. Yeah, I don't think more more should be there.
It makes me feel safe, all these routines.
Wasn't finished. Stuff wipe the windows with what? This area somewhere. Okay. Okay, now wipe the window. Should we do here? Mouse control. What? She could be on top of that. I think so too. More space in the door? No. Can it be up there?
Which book are you reaching for, sweetie? It's your grandma's favorite tale, Leila and Majnun. That's where Mommy's name comes from.
Water grants all flowers life. Should be close enough. Going. There's the last one, I think. Oh, there's the one. Good. What else did it say? More rocks. Oh, there it is. Where is this going? In the water? To the moon? Is there a roses first Leila inside? Yes. Show you. Here. Show you. What are you, birdie? Oh shit, the bird goes to the bird. Blind. I'm looking. Something behind there, right? More than what? Okay, why are we moving? I have some roses moving. Something I should see here. Should take it along. No. spying. Ooh. The maiden dares not speak to the elderly, nor does the boy. Words reach The maiden does not speak to elderly. Nor does the boy's virtues any younger. Uncle. This guy can speak to this guy and this guy. Let's just say something about go there, this go there. What? What? Uncle confront. Oh, uncle only auntie. Oh, she can go there. Go this. She goes to everyone. She doesn't do a maiden. Try this. Uncle on this list, auntie. Guess we can't go by uncle. Hmm.
It wasn't a very child-friendly story anyway. I thought being safe would keep me peaceful and happy enough, but instead, it bored me. I felt detached, lost, unfulfilled. One can only avoid confrontation for so long, I guess. I was on the verge of passing on my unresolved childhood traumas onto my daughter.
Am I going the wrong way now? The robot. I've been to the robot, right?
Okay, I can see myself trapped in here, in this moment. That's totally normal. Minds do that sometimes, right? Yeah. So, there must be some kind of way out of here. I want to have toys like these when I grow up.
Not sure about this. The numbers here correspond to the numbers down here, but maybe it's a different way. 4, 17, 16. Nope. They're about the same height though, so not clockwise. Wait. That's got 2. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 16, 9.
Let's move on.
Where are the puzzle pieces here? think like the square and the circle. The square and the circle. This one doesn't do anything. Oh wait. Move that one. This pattern has got to mean something. So 3 greens and 1 long. So it should be on the bottom there. This is bugging me out. I need some hint. Doing do you do? Still no idea what happened. Oh no. Okay. So green. Oh, this is so green, red, green. So I don't know what these things are. Need to rotate them. So you guys are going to start this direction, sure. Yeah, this is centerpiece. Yellow triangle, green here, and it's red square.
No.
Seeing my father like that had some ramifications on my adolescence. I'm not saying that what you're about to see is entirely his fault. I'm just saying.
Wait, should I go back? I haven't figured out like back, forth, forward. When should I go? Which way? This is the furthest back I can go. And let's move forward till I find. Was it? No. Find the sign again. That was the correct. Well, there's several different pieces I can see. Which one am I putting together? Okay, so aren't you the proper angle? Maybe the opposite side. So Teddy. Okay, let's go back to the. Is that perfectly aligned now? Come on, this has to be aligned enough.
have a confession. I may have left out a few things when I talked about that day at the cafe. Writing bestseller stuff was also bad, yes. But unfortunately, it was not the worst thing I did at that time. I can't bear to watch anymore. Yes, the same thing. With slightly older child and less involved husband this time. Here we go. Ugh, whatever. Does it really matter? Tomorrow it'll be a mess again. She has so much potential. Wait, what if she becomes like me? Runs adrift and ends up being nothing like me? Bengi, come here and tidy up your room. Have some discipline. How much longer is this going to take? All my years feel like a day, and yet my days seem to last for years. I can't be with them right now. I think that pot was empty. Oh well, whatever. That story I read to Bengi years ago. What was the ending?
Guess I can do more than I'm not before the snake, but I'm not before the snake. I'm not. Okay. Du er ikke foran. You're not in front of the snake. This. Wait, do I start with? Do I start with this, or this is the snake? Scan all. This is the bird. Are there regular footsteps here? Twice. After the camel. Camel. No? No? Can I get my hint? Snake is correct. So he has to be the first one. I'm not before the snake, but I'm not last either. That means he has to be. Not when it fell twice. No, I don't. Should I be alternating? This one and the camel. And then bird again. No? Oh no. I know this is correct. I'd be so bad at this game. Yeah, the bird. I just did bird camel. But you said not the one you have to follow twice. I have no idea. Yes. Am I looking at it in the opposite direction? No? But this I've already done. Should it be bird twice? I've already done camel twice. This I've done already. What? Snake. No. What? What did I just do? That's correct. That is correct. That's correct. All these are correct, it says now. I did this already, didn't I? Do I need to move the animals too? Oh, I don't understand. This done. What else do I need to do here? Is there anything down here? We'll just get this one again. Okay, I'm cheating. Again. This one. Camel. Camel again. I thought I did this already. I can't understand.
Who was I? My mind is desperately keeping scream in my head. I have to be understood. My loneliness, my fall down felt invisible, slowly eating me up. Who was I? About my disconnected. All these emotions. I have to be understood. Who am I? my reflection reveals a story of remorse and penance. It's time I write a new chapter of my own. Even in my darkest moments, my daughter's love reminds me of the light within. I allow this water to cleanse my body and my spirit, washing away my guilt and pain. Losing myself in the pages of a book brings me solace, and peace begins to replace the chaos. As I preserve these tomatoes, I'm also preserving my hope for brighter days ahead through the simple acts of daily life. I finally wrote a book just for myself, but I also hope it finds its way to those who need it most. With these words, I step beyond my inner world and back into the vast embrace of the universe.
A lens on the eye, mirror to the past, mistakes watching us, all the regrets at the front. Who knows the answer? How one forgive herself? Mistakes watching us with the regrets at the front. I believe in us. We can make it ours if we can make some time to wash the pain away. Say what you wanna say, I'll be the other guy. Don't engulf in his dreams, let me show you how it's done. Show you how it's done. Praise the madness, you'll praise it from your heart. And embrace the freedom you don't wanna be. I wanna be. Say what you wanna say, I'll be the other guy. Don't engulf in his dreams, let me show you how it's done. Show you how it's done. Praise the madness, yeah, praise it from your heart. And embrace the freedom you don't wanna be. I wanna be. I wanna be. I wanna I wanna
to let this run out, see if there's any little gems at the end here. It's not too long. Thinking about what to say after. Okay. This is, first of all, totally fumble time again. I never learned. I should not say anything about the game's length before I start, because it's like a cursing myself. I thought it was going to be an hour. Yeah, we're 3.5 hours in now. Oh, come on, give me some. Okay. This is the first game where I have almost nothing to say about the mental health aspect. I think this has to be like, I believe this is one of the first games, mental health games, that is made by women for women, I'm guessing. Or it's definitely, that's the thing. There's nothing in this game that resonates with me. But there's tons of things in these games which I've heard women talk about. The masking, the expectations, the anxiety. But there's nothing here that like all other mental health games, like I can relate to them in some way or another. I worked with youth and with mental health issues, and this here, like, yeah, I've talked to friends of mine that talked like that. Seen like, yeah, talks about women's health and how they view their lives and how they experience their lives. That fits. But like for me, there's nothing here. Like this is so strange. Like there's so so representation and sensitivity. I have no idea what to say. I believe it's good. I believe it's like representative of women, and women like not all women, of course. Like, but like I believe this is like a representation of how many women or some women view their life. Emotional impact and player empathy. Again, like I don't recognize anything in this game from my life. So like there's the self-doubt, the expectations, yeah, I don't recognize anything. So like, but I feel like it comes across honest. That is what I would say. I feel it comes across honest. In the beginning of the game, I felt like, or maybe several parts in the game, I feel like it's very it probably should be like that, but I had like a bad taste in my mouth because it was like me. But that's like the whole framing of the game. That is my life. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if any other people would think that. Like that's the only thing like that I had to. So narrative depth and symbolism. Oh, I saw here bits here and then like the watching herself as a doll or playing herself as a doll. That's like quite typical in a dollhouse. These things. Mm. Moral and ethical dimensions. I'm not sure if there's so much for me to say about that. Character relationship and growth. Mm. There is a difference from beginning to end, but I'm not sure I can even comment on it, to be honest. Social relevance. Like, if this hits, I would say, like, if this hits grown or young adult women or grown women, then I would say it's very social relevant. So socially relevant, I would say, because I don't think there's any other game like this. That caters to women and women's thoughts and in that way. Like again, I don't know. This is so funny. Okay, so the technical side, I could go. I can go into the technical side. Okay, mechanics and theme integration. The main theme here, like it going back in her own mind, this memory things with the tunnel. That was very. I like that a lot. Moving through the brain, like or into the mind, like a tunnel. I like that. I got confused if I was supposed to go backward and forward and backwards, and maybe that is the point. That the confusion, maybe that is a part of it. If it is a part of it, it's correctly done. If there should be a thing for me to understand, then maybe not so much. Narrative and design and player agency. This is a straightforward game. I saw that there was like one part that said you could skip it, and well, other than that, like you play the different things. I think like unless I skipped something that I could have played. For me, it looked like I did, like it went on rails. So there was the one thing that I can say, that is aesthetics. Aesthetics in this game was really, really nice. I enjoyed it a lot. Both the set pieces, how the different kind of level designs fit together, but it was quite different how the storytelling with the video, the purely animation thing. Beautifully, the art here is really beautiful. I would say, really, really beautiful. Audio design, I would say the same. I felt the audio design was really good. Some parts, the music is truly, truly beautiful. Pacing and flow. Except for me getting stuck, I will point that out next. Except for me getting stuck, I felt like it flowed fairly fine. There wasn't like any level parts that I felt was too long, other than me getting stuck. But I felt like so I'm not sure how much time I wasted. I see like playthroughs in like 1 hour, but that's why I thought it was going to be a short game. I thought it was like a minimal gameplay, and then mostly moving through a set theme. So I think the pacing flow. And then technical craftsmanship. Here's where I have a couple of issues. That is, I feel like the puzzles were wildly up and down in difficulty. Usually puzzles go from easy to hard, but here there were puzzles that were way too hard for me. It. I also need to say that I'm a guy who have trouble with details, and I know this game is about details. So maybe it's me who don't have the eye for the detail, that couldn't connect the dots. So could be, but for me the because like some puzzles were super easy, and then like then the next puzzle were like damn hard, and then super easy puzzle again. So I'm not sure if it's me or if it's game. If it's like that for other people also, then it's a problem. But that's the one thing that I felt like that from the game. And then like the major thing, that is playing with the controller as a mouse. That is hopelessly bad. It's so annoying. It makes everything go so slowly. And like at the end here now, there was like turning of the wheels, and I couldn't like just keep my mouse cursor. I couldn't just keep my stick. Oh, where am I? I couldn't keep my stick to the side, because like it was like I put my cursor on the wheel, and then I pulled over, and when it got to the end of the screen, it stopped. Not even like it wouldn't continue to have like go back again to make it move again. So that is like the one really big thing that I feel is game breaking. Is like in the area of game breaking, that is using the stick as a mouse, and and also with like so many small items to hit, and like so many times I had trouble picking up stuff because I missed it because of the mouse. I could have turned the mouse cursor down even more, like the speed of it, but I feel like that would like I have already had it really low. So that is the one major thing here. So that takes the game down so much on PlayStation. I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. That's one of my pet peeves. Like, make the game stick friendly or like controller friendly. It's tricky with these types of games. It's not it might not be possible in this like this point and click adventure games, which like many of the parts here were point and click adventure, and then like yeah, that's it. Then I'm going to do the last bit. Coherence of vision. This is the one part like I feel like they did a really good job, but again, since the mental health aspect of it didn't resonate with me, then it's hard for me to say. But like from from a guy looking in to the women's world or stuff like that, it felt like they did felt like it was done well. I'm not sure if there are parts here that are missing, if there are parts that are unnecessary. Like that's I can't say much about that. Emotional and intellectual resonance. Yeah, like I don't recognize most of this game. Like the thought pattern here, it's nothing like I think. So, but I've heard people think like that, like my friends. But yeah, can't say didn't resonate too much with me in emotionally, and intellectually also it doesn't resonate because like it's just a completely different mindset and a way of thinking. Innovation and impact. If this impacts women, like if women who play this game feel that is hitting home, I would say it is very innovative. I would say. Like I was thinking, like okay, so we have like what I would say like feminist games where like you have strong female leads, which are like I would say like feminist in the true sense, like just showing capable women. This game would be like, this is, but I feel like this is in its own category for a game made, I would say, a game made solely about women's issues and women's health. So I would say it's very, very impactful. And I'm going to ask some female friends of mine to play this game just to hear what they say. And I'm also going to watch a couple of. I want to see some reviews or people analyzing this game, or female analyzing this game. Come on. So personal takeaway. Very interesting game. I thought there was technically there was tons of things that were interesting. The visuals and the sound really good. Why is my camera so bad today? And like I said, I got stuck on puzzles. Spent way too much time on puzzles. And also I had to look some of them up. But there was I think a couple of them I believe I had it correctly, and I didn't get it didn't turn out to it didn't move on and give me the win. But so then I did try some other combination, and I went back and I looked at how to do it, and then I did the same one more time, and I got the win. So very interesting game. Glad I played it. I think it's an important game. I can't say for sure, but I think so. So I don't really know what to say, to be honest. Oh, this is the first for me. First. So, but I'm happy. I'm glad I played this game. I hope women all over download and play this game and try it out. And I want to see what they say. With that, play games and heal.